And then when you're ready to go to the next one, you just scroll over and then just like that, you're in the chat already and we are live. So let's all right, what's up, everybody? Hollywood Will back with another live stream. I apologize for the slight delay and for yesterday. It was a whole thing. You know me and technology. Who knew? Like, remember I used to be an IT guy, and that does not work anymore. So again, my apologies. But we're back here with another live stream, and today is a special live stream because we are introducing our second of 3 new live streamers. So hopefully they love it as much as I do, and they're going to stick around for a while because we are the stream team, right?
Yeah.
So her name is Melody. She's a friend of mine. I met her out of the co-work space, which is where we are. You know what a co-working space is. And she was really awesome. Very, very outspoken personality in a good way. So I knew right away we were going to be friends regardless if we were, doing Amazon Lives together or not. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce and let her take it over. This is Melody, and you're on.
Hi, guys. Well, like Will said, my name is Melody, and I am really excited to be here to talk to you a little bit about some of the great products that I have. Before we jump into it, I just want to tell you a little bit more about me and the type of things that I'm into and what you can kind of expect to see from me. So my profession by trade is actually dual. So I deal with makeup and magic. I'm a professional makeup artist, which is what I do for the majority of my business. Not only am I a professional makeup artist, but I'm a licensed cosmetology instructor. So a lot of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you are things that I'm using on a regular basis on myself as far as makeup products and tools for application. I'm hoping that I can help you find some tools that work for you and share some of my tips and tricks that I've learned in the trade. And I also, I do a little bit of magic. So we're talking about incense and meditation and all the good things that you can utilize to kind of keep your vibration high. Today, I don't have anything for the magic section, but I do have some great things in the makeup that I would really love to share with you. So I'm hoping that works okay for you. So when I'm ready, can I go ahead and jump into the first one?
Yeah, it's already queued up for you.
Oh, look at me. And neither one of us are really great at technology, so we're gonna, make it happen while we can. It's saying they can't hear me.
So I think they couldn't hear me. I think they can hear you because I'm kind of far away.
Can you guys hear me? And I'll just give you guys a moment to answer before I continue to speak.
I got YouTube saying they can.
They can? Okay, awesome. Okay, great. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this Relevel travel makeup case. Okay, so what I really, really love about this is 2 things. One, it's very compact. And it's very, very hard. So, sometimes when you're traveling, things get tossed around a little bit. And one of the things that I like about this case is I don't have to worry about my eyeshadows and the different things that are inside taking too much of a beating because it's got a really tough exterior. And what I want to show you is I want to show you the inside, and I want to share with you what I personally use this for. So once you open it up, this is so great. So I usually have right here in this, everything's opposite. Let me figure out how to do this. So in here, I get to keep all the main brushes that I use. I keep them in here, and I love the little closure part because it allows to keep my bristles from getting too bent up. And it allows them to just not, if something does break in there, it's not going to be all over my fibers. So it has the space for that. It also has this cool little zipper on the side. And this is where I generally will put like my palettes, like my contours and different things like that that are more in a palette form. And here, I'm trying to do my best to display it without making everything fall out. Fingers crossed. So this is the perfect size for one of two things, because I have another one of these. So this one in particular is more for me, where it's like I'm using my everyday products if I'm going on set and I'm gonna need some products to be able to touch up my product, to touch up my look, or if I'm going on vacation and I just wanna bring my staple products. It holds just enough for all of that. So over here, I've got a lip gloss. I put a few things in here just so you can kind of see. It's like a full size tinted sunscreen and a bunch of different things like that. So these, another thing I really love about this is as a working makeup artist, there's times where I'm only working with a bride. Like instead of going on site and doing an entire bridal party, I get, what's the word I'm looking for? Booked. I get booked to do just a bride. And this allows me to, especially when I've done the trial, to be able to just kind of bring what I need and make sure that when I get there and I get on set, I am able to be as compact as possible and I'm able to be in and out like a true professional. Another thing that I really, really love about this is that these guys come out, these little, dividers. So they come with these little raised parts right here on the sides. And each, as you can see, these little ridges along here, I can kind of accommodate for what it is that I'm packing. And I can close that up if I wanted to. If I had something way bigger here, I could just take out these pieces. And it'll afford me the opportunity to have more working space. So it really allows you the opportunity to customize, which for me is huge. Because there's certain things that, sometimes there might be glass or they might be a little bit more fragile. You want to be able to keep it really snug in there. So the ability to use these things to customize is amazing. So there's really quite a lot of uses for it. So that is the very first thing that I wanted to show you guys. I wanted Brienne. Hi, Brienne. Brienne, I'm hoping you're pronouncing your name right.
You can call her Bree. They are like super, super Amazon influencers. That is Juan and Bree. I was just talking about.
Oh, I heard really good things about you. Hello, hello. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, that means that's quite the compliment. So I'm going to give you guys a minute. If you guys are interested in checking that out, what do I need to do on this end in order to?
Nothing. So you just, we'll give you guys a minute or two to check that out while Melody gets ready for the next product.
Yes. Super
I will try
excited.
to talk, speak a little louder. Even though I'm sitting next to her, like I don't have a microphone, so I will speak a little louder. Excuse me. The reason why we give you guys a minute or two before we go to the next product is because we want to give people time. They may be interested. They may want to look at other reviews other than what we are saying. So we give you guys a couple of minutes. If you're using a smartphone while you're doing that, you're going to deviate away from the stream. So you can just click back and you can get back to it when you're ready. If you're using a laptop or a desktop, it'll just open up a new window, or a new tab, I should say, but you'll still be able to hear the stream. That way you can toggle back and forth. So that's mainly the reason why. And one thing that I want to mention about the Makeup Travel is it has 14,518 reviews, and it's 4.5 out of 5 stars. So we're not the only ones that like it. So a lot of people like it. It's a great product. So
Yes.
let's talk about what we have going on while Melody's queuing up the next product. We are currently running a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. You never have to purchase anything, so don't worry about that. And we will always announce the winners during our live streams. If you're not watching the live stream, no worries. You're still emailed. I will make sure whatever I have to do short of walking to your house, because I don't know where you live, I will make sure you guys get it. So with that said, I'm going to turn this back over to Melody, and she's ready for the next product.
Yes, yes. So the next thing that I have here is the Kaja Beauty Bento Cushion Eyeshadow. And this is in the shade, this is number 5, Hella Azalea. It feels real California. Hella.
They do say
That's-
hella in California.
Yeah, when I worked in California for a little while, and that's where I learned hella. I was like, oh, okay. So I am a big fan, big fan. This company has a bunch of these little stackable eyeshadows, and when they first started releasing these, they were just all shimmers. And then in the second, when they started releasing more of these shadows, they started doing eyeshadows that had like some mattes and some shimmers. So this in Hella Azalea, it has a shimmer eyeshadow, and then it has 2 matte eyeshadows. So we've got these 2, and so this is what I have on my eyes today. But not only is this what I use for my eyeshadow, but it's what I use for my blush and for my highlighter. So I think what's really great about this product, in addition to it being super compact, is one, the quality is unbelievable. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. Look at that camera quality, Will. Look at that. So it gives such a great little wash of color, and it's such a versatile product that allows you to use it for multi-uses. So I'm just gonna swipe and give you some swatches. I'll just do one dip so you guys can see the level of pigment that it gives. What I love about these shadows, can you see that? Look at that. So
That looks awesome.
yeah, and I just want to put it on a cracker and eat it, but I don't think it's edible. But it's just so pretty. So what I wound up using was I put this pink color all over the lids. I used the purple one as an eyeliner, and then just put the shimmer all over, and then use the shimmer as like a little bit of a highlighter on my cheeks, and the pink on my cheeks as a blush. And it's a really great product to be able to take with you on the days that, like, again, like if you're traveling, you're going on vacation, it fits really perfectly into the train case that we were just looking at. And it does come with a little mirror. I'm almost 40. So I am not, this little itty bitty mirror is not doing much for me, but it is there. And if your eyesight allows for it, you can use it right there like that. But it's really just a very high pigmented product, and not in a scary way. What I found is that I have I have recommended these over time to clients, and even you don't have to be a professional makeup artist to be able to use this and use it well, because as you can see, the color payoff is really good, but it also blends out really well. So wherever you place it on, as you start to blend it out, it's going to give like a really soft blended out effect, so that it kind of takes the guesswork out of being able to put together a good look if you're not somebody who's like super like well versed with eyeshadow. What I really like about these is a lot of them, they're within kind of like a monochromatic-ish moment, so if you're somebody who generally is not used to using color in eyeshadow, but you're looking to maybe expand your horizons a little bit and you want to try some new things, this is a really bite-sized way to kind of get introduced to color. You can add a little bit of pink, a little bit of purple, and you don't have to invest into like one of those larger palettes that has all these colors. Some people get like a little overwhelmed with seeing all those colors. So that's what I really love about this, the versatility. Like I said, I've used it on my eyes. I used it on my cheeks, on my cheekbones for a highlighter, and it's really just a beautiful product. And for summer too, like it's like the perfect color scheme to take you from spring to summer. So I just want to see, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little bit of an up close of the shimmer. And then I'll show you a little bit of an up close of the pink color. And, it really is quite a bright pink, but you can see it blends out really softly. And then here is a close-up of the purple sheen. So when it comes to the shimmer, what I really like about it is that you can build it up just as much too. Like you can put just a tiny little bit and get a little sparkle, or you can really, really press it on there and get different layers of and build up. So for me, This is like 10 out of 10 would recommend. It has 423 4.5-star reviews. Wow.
That's awesome.
I love it. So
423, I just want to add on to that. So 423 may seem like, just like a little bit, but, it's a newer product and it's still on the come up. 423 and still 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's only gonna, keep climbing. So, I know a lot of products that I, handle and that I have are, in the thousands and thousands, but that doesn't mean anything. It could be 10,000 reviews and 2.5, 3.5 stars, and that doesn't mean anything. This is 423, but yet out of the 423, it's 4.5 out of 5 stars. So good product.
yeah, and a lot of makeup artists rave about it. I know I have a lot of makeup artist friends that keep these in their kits because just of the quality of it and the portability of it. It's a perfect little bite-sized companion to your kit. So I really thoroughly enjoy this. So I will give you guys a moment to go ahead and check that out. Just making sure I'm doing all the things. So yeah, I'll give you guys a moment to check that out. And then while you're looking at that, I'll go ahead and wipe some of this eyeshadow off and we can get ready for the next products.
All right, guys. So hopefully you are enjoying this so far. I'm looking at, the social media and Amazon numbers. So apparently you guys are enjoying.
Yay!
So I appreciate this. I don't know if I've had this kind of support. I'm just kidding. I am glad. Remember I told you guys when I was bringing on 3 streamers, I said they were all better than me online and streaming, and they're very detailed oriented, and they're just awesome people. I wouldn't bring on people that are just fly by night. These guys, I've met them, now working with them, and I consider them friends outside of Amazon. So just makes it all the more fun. So as I was saying earlier, we have the Amazon gift card giveaway, but because when I was in the Dominican Republic, there was such shoddy internet service, I wasn't able to live stream. So I said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna make it up to you guys. So that's why 2 people are now gonna win the $100 Amazon gift card. So $200 basically being given away, and they will be given away and announced the end of the first week in June, and that's going to be on the live stream. So tune in for that because that's going to be a big one. I may have some other surprises. I don't want to give, all of my tricks away, but I may have some other surprises for you guys. And, a while ago I mentioned that grilling season is coming. Grilling season is here.
Nom, nom, nom.
So I have a 2-burner propane gas grill that is going to be given away, and the shipping is on me. I will take care of that. More details coming soon. And in the meantime, looks like we are ready for the next product.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I will go ahead and give you guys back to Melody.
Oh, hey guys, it's me again. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are these Real Techniques Miracle sponges. So this is a multi-pack of sponges, and I just want to show you what they come, what comes in the pack, and just share with you, as a makeup artist and as a makeup lover, what it is that I love about these products and why I wanted to talk about them. As we're getting more into the digital age, streaming and camera presence is a lot more important. And what I found is a lot of my clients that take makeup lessons with me are looking for ways to look really good on camera that are simple and not overcomplicated. So what I really love about this set is, so I'll show you, it comes with 2 of these orange sponges. These are the Real Techniques, your regular sponges that everyone's used to seeing, right? And it comes with 3 of the smaller ones, which really allow you to get into small areas, like right here in the inner corners. A lot of us experience a lot of darkness right in here. So the precision tip of this allows us to get into those little areas, like along the folds of the nose, and really get those areas focused, so when we can do spot correction. And then lastly, it comes with this third one. What is that? this third one that is also that's also got this nice angle. So bringing it back to what I was talking about with the makeup lessons, when you want to look good on camera, or really anytime, but especially on camera, you're working with multiple colors. So like, for example, I have on one color foundation, another color for my highlighter, and another color for my contour. So having a sponge size like this, a sponge variety pack like this, gives me the opportunity to keep my colors true, because I will use this one for my foundation all over. I'll use this little guy for myself and my clients for my highlighter and get all the areas that I want to brighten up. And then the edge of this one really makes for a great application for the sides of the face to really like pack on the contour and all of those things. So I just want to show you and just give you some tips and tricks of like what's so great about these. So not only do you have the different sizes of the sponges, but they're really versatile because they provide two different types of coverage depending on how you use them. So this is what it looks like when it's fresh out the box and dry. But then this one, which is the same one, I don't know if you can see the difference in size, but it's wet. So I wet this one and it looks a lot bigger than this one. When you use this sponge wet, it'll give you like a soft coverage. It'll give you a nice, almost like a dewy, I just woke up and have great skin type of look. And when you use it dry like this, it gives you a little bit more full coverage, and it's, it gives you a totally different effect. So the versatility of these sponges, I really, really like them. And they're, I think, fairly easy to clean. When I clean them, I just clean them with a little soap and water. Sometimes I use a little bit of like Dawn soap, and then just to get all the stuff out of it. And then they're portable too. You know, I mean, you can stuff them in a little area, and they just kind of, they work very, very well. So that's one of the things I love about this. Also, like, you can use these for more than just foundation. I tend to use these when I do body paint. I can use these also for cream blushes. So even if you're the type of person that's like, I'd rather use brushes for my foundation application, this is something that that you can use to apply any cream product. We have Margaret here saying she loves the travel makeup case, but she uses it for storage chargers instead of makeup. That's really smart. Yeah, that's the versatility of it. Like, you can use these products however it is that they see fit. So for storage chargers, I might want to steal that idea. Now I need to buy another one. So that's what it is. That's what I love about these Real Techniques Miracle Complexion. They really do give you great coverage, great options, great versatility. So for whatever it is that you're using them for sure. So, that's what I love about these guys. So they are currently on sale right now. Look at that. So they're currently on sale for $13.90. And these
what was the original price?
The original price was $20. What? I'm going to have to put a couple more in my cart. That's 31% off. That's awesome. And yeah, that's great. No, like literally, don't let me forget when I leave here to buy some more. Remind me. So yes, that's what I love about these. These are versatile. You won't regret this purchase. This is something that makes everything with your makeup application so awesome. Hi, Lori. So this product, it has 2,790 4.5-star reviews. So it's a popular product. It's something that I have been using for years and years and years and years. It's a good price point, and I personally love it. So yeah, that's the Miracle Sponge Set, guys. And I did forget to show you too. You might not be able to see it quite as much of a difference, but that's how much bigger it gets when it's wet as well. So this is the small one when it's wet, and this is the small one when it's dry. But yeah, guys, that's that. So I'll give you guys a moment to take a look at that.
All right, guys. So I see, judging by the amount of people watching across, all platforms, you guys are enjoying. So that makes us happy. That definitely makes me happy. So it is awesome. Like I said before, Melody is awesome. All three. Melody, Kendra will be on later this week. She was supposed to be on yesterday and then had that whole debacle, which was completely, I mean, I have to take responsibility because, it's Hollywood Will, but the software that we use to live stream, don't want to bore you guys, but it's called OBS. And the OBS software, the streaming platform, kind of, took a kaput on us and completely erased me off of their stream. So had to fight and get that back on. I thought it was for a minute. I was Juan was helping me. The parent game, he was helping me get it back together, and he was like, "Will, did you pay your bill or what?" So, which I assure you, I did. It was just a glitch. They know about it, so they're going to give me some free months. They don't know it yet, but they will. So. We're going to keep this train rolling, and we're going to go to the next product, and here is Melody.
All right, guys. So, guess what? This is on sale too, turns out. So let's talk about it. So right here I have the Real Techniques makeup brushes. This is the Everyday Essential set. And so if you're more of a brush person, this is like the greatest option. Whenever someone comes and takes makeup lessons with me and they're like, okay, I don't have any brushes, what can you recommend? Hands down, every single time, I recommend them this set, especially if they're working on complexion. And I'll share with you why it is that I love this brush set. So, 19,275 star reviews on this brush set. So that's saying something. It just lets you know that, Margaret said I wasn't passing those sponges. Don't pass it. Got to take advantage of those deals. So I love using these, and I want to kind of share what it is about these things, about these brushes that for me are the reason that I recommend them as my go-to. So like I said, right now they're normally $19.99. They're on sale for $17.42. So it's about 13% off. That's still a pretty good deal. I'm down for 13% gifts. That makes me feel happy inside.
I've always said, some percent is better than no %.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm going to just go down with each brush and kind of let you know what it is that I love about it. So sponge, we already talked about that, but this set does come with a sponge. So it gives you the opportunity to have a sponge and 4 unique brushes. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about the brushes since we did already touch on the sponge. So the first brush that it comes with is this blush brush. It's the RT400. This is the brush that I use to put on my my blush today. All of these brushes are synthetic, which means you can use them for liquids, you can use them for creams, you can use them for powders. There's a versatility in utilizing synthetic brushes that really allows you to take your artistry to the next level and use these for so many different brushes. I probably have at least 4 sets of these, period, because as a working artist, it's easier sometimes for me to just have multiples, or as a lazy person who doesn't always want to wash so many brushes. I mean, that's, if you know, washing brushes can be a bit of not a fun thing. So the blush brush, it's tapered, meaning that it's shorter, it goes from longer to shorter. So it really allows you to put a nice wash of color and kind of blends it out for you. When it comes to brushes, when a brush is more loosely packed, like you see how this is like really, it's hard and it looks like it's not quite as soft. And then this one has a little bit more give to it. When it has more give to it like that, it's going to give you a nice wash, tapered off blended effect. So I like to use this not only for my blush, I use this for any powder product. I often will use something like this and set all around my the contour as well. So it's a perfect size to really get into that detail. They have other brushes that are a little bit bigger that would be better suited for the whole face, but you could use this for the whole face if you want. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got a rather large face. So this is not going to be big enough. This is perfect for getting in for blush and contour and all those other areas. So that is the blush brush that comes with the set. The next one is the RT200. This one is not quite as tapered. You see it's a little bit flat on top and it's a little bit more hard. It doesn't have quite as much give. It doesn't move around quite as easily as the other one. This is going to give you, this is the Expert Face Brush. I have used this brush to put on my moisturizer, because sometimes I don't always want to use my hands. So this does a really great job of putting on my moisturizer all over. It also does a really great job of buffing on your foundation. So if you're using this to put on your liquid foundation, if you wanted a soft wash of color for your foundation, you could buff it in little circles like this. But the versatility of it is because it's a little bit more firm and it is synthetic. If you wanted to get a more full coverage look, you could still use this brush, but instead of buffing in circles, you would just pack the brush on, pack it. So you can use that for foundation or for cream blushes. Something like this is going to be a lot better for a cream and a liquid rather than a powder, if that makes sense. So that's the first two brushes there. And then the other two brushes it comes with is the RT402. This is the setting brush. I have purchased this. So a lot of these brushes, you can purchase them separately as individual brushes. I will say this though, there is a slight difference in the brushes in this set. I just feel like they're a little bit, they're built just a little bit different than when you buy them individually. It's not a big difference, but it's just something to know. So this brush is a setting brush, and I really like to use this. When I tell you, no exaggeration, I have at least 6 of these brushes at my house because they're so versatile and you can use them for so many things. So as a setting brush, today I use this to apply my highlighter. So when I was using this to do my makeup today, this guy, I just dipped it right into that. And because it's so tapered, it picks up a good amount of the product and it allows it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let's see if we can put it right here on my tattoo. It really just applies a nice little wash of color so that you get a little bit of sparkle. I don't know if you can see that, but it allows you to like really focus on putting that in right where you want to see it and not going too overboard. The other thing that I really love to use this brush for is after I put my concealer on underneath my eye, I need like the small detail areas that need just a little bit of powder so that, you know, when I'm on camera, I'm not like looking too sweaty, you know, just to keep the longevity of the product. This allows you to really get into a small detailed area and just set it with powder, forget it, and you know that it's really putting the product where you want it and in a controlled amount so you don't go overboard, unless you want to go overboard. That's my personal thing. I love to go overboard. So that's that third brush. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I would love to be able to answer any makeup questions you have while we're here, you know, just make it make it even more fun. So the last brush that is in this set is the RT, I think that says 300. Yeah. And this is a deluxe crease blush. What I personally like about this brush, I don't use this brush in the crease per se. So when you're talking about creases right in this area, right above your eye, I love to use this for spot concealing. Like I said, I'm going on 40. So my face can't take a lot of like heavy product, but there are times where I might have like an area of my skin that needs a little bit more coverage. Like, you know, you get like a pimple or, you know, you scratch yourself or whatever it is. And there's just this one little area that needs a little bit more coverage, but you don't want to like take it to the whole next level. Something like this really gives you the ability to get that product on. It's very similar to this brush, except it gives you a little bit more precision. So this is generally what I like to use to put my concealer on in certain areas, little spot blemishes, but it fits perfectly right here in the inner corner. And for me, I'm someone who I have really dark circles under my eyes. You can't tell because I have it caked up, but this, especially right in here, it allows me to like place that extra coverage in there without it spreading into the more delicate areas that can't necessarily handle the more heavy coverage concealers. So those are just some of the things that I use these for. Remember, they're completely synthetic, so they're so versatile. And so I would highly recommend these, especially right now. You can get them at 13% off. It's a great way to, like, it's already a great introductory kit. But to be able to have it, that's a little bit more of an incentive. So I would definitely recommend having at least one set of these. If you are as disinterested in washing makeup brushes as I am, possibly getting two. expand the longevity of what it is that between washes. So I will give you guys an opportunity to go ahead and take and check that out. And then before we go to the next one, then.
All right, so we are back to Hollywood Will. And I wish we were not, because I'm having such a good time, listening to Melody, and I'm learning all types of stuff. I didn't know. So I was talking to her a little bit earlier, and I said, you know what? I've always thought at an earlier age in life, I'm like, oh, makeup is just makeup. I never really knew that it did so much, like skin longevity and, moisturizing, and I just didn't know, So I blame it on ignorance, but I'm learning a lot these days. So, like I said, I would just sit here and listen to and learn new knowledge all day if I could. So, before we go to the next one, I want to talk about, because I see some new people coming in, when I talk about the giveaway. I see new people coming in on Amazon, and I see a lot of people coming in on YouTube. I appreciate it. I really do. We both appreciate it. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. So Amazon would be like, no one cares about you, bro. Get out. So that's basically what would happen. So I do want to say, though, if you want an opportunity to win the $100 Amazon gift card, remember there's going to be 2 winners, so a total of $200. You have to, at minimum, be following me on Amazon. So, like I said, I appreciate all the follows. I think we're up to 932 subscribers now on YouTube that I'm looking.
Ooh.
Yes. So, and all in a very short time, because when I started, I think I had like 15 subscribers. So that's pretty cool that you guys are interested in, the content that we're putting out. So I always appreciate that. However, this is, we are always, the products are Amazon and this Amazon platform. So it would only make sense for the winner to be already on the Amazon platform. So no biggie, just hop on over. I provided the link for you guys. Smash that follow button and you're automatically included to see if you are going to be a winner. So with that being said, we are gonna go back over to Melody for the next product.
Hey, welcome back. So what I want to talk to you guys about is the CeraVe Skin Renewing Gel Oil with Ceramide Boost in it. So I am a huge fan of CeraVe. I love what I feel as though I love about them is that they really produce, in my experience, really high quality products at an affordable price point. I'm obviously, the word affordable is always subjective, but I have used products that have a much higher price point that don't produce the type of results that CeraVe has for me. So that's why I love their products. So this particular product has 3,351 4.5-star reviews. So I see I'm not the only one that loves this. So what it is that I really love about this product, and I'm certain you're going to be able to see it. So it is like it's called a renewing gel oil. It comes out like a gel, if you can see that a little bit, but then it kind of melts in, and I'm going to show you by putting my 2 hands together side by side. It's packed full of, I don't know if you can see, look at that shine. Do you see the difference? Can you see that, Hollywood? See that shine?
Yeah, actually, I can see the difference.
Yeah. So what this does, this is packed full of, it has ceramides in it. And what the purpose of ceramides is it allows you to hold the moisture in your skin a little bit more, because ceramides are protecting and nourishing they're helping you build up your moisture barrier. So a product like this, for me, I found a difference, and it really allows whatever other product that I'm using it in conjunction with it helps my skin hold on to that moisture. As we get older, more mature, our skin does not produce quite as much of the collagen or any of the other things that we need to really keep our skin soft and supple. We're losing some of that hydration. So using a product like this is going to allow us to hold on to that, and then from my personal experience, hold on to this moisture a little bit more. And I found that, it's really amplifying the results of the other products that I use with it. And what I really love too is that it kind of gives it gives that nice glow without feeling, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't feel like too heavy. It doesn't feel like I'm shining or like I'm sweating. It just gives like a nice subtle radiance. And I'm finding that it just makes my skin look really, really healthy. So, and I'm a big fan. It's 1 fluid ounces. Did I show it? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay. Did they see it though? Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Apparently I forgot to push the button. My apologies. So yeah, that's what I'm finding. One of the things that I like about CeraVe as a company is that they do work with dermatologists to make sure that, that there's, proof from, proof is subjective, right? But they're going to the right sources to make sure that what they're putting in it is working for what it is that they're targeting. So I really enjoy it. I really like using it all over my face. There's times where I'll use it even if I'm not using makeup, if I just have like really dry skin, especially what I found when I was traveling a lot more before I wasn't traveling as much, with everything that's going on. This I kept on my carry-on bag because it just immediately you feel this moisture in it, in your skin. So I would put it under my eyes or, I don't know about you, but whenever I travel on the airplane, I just felt like my face always felt really dry. So this was like my go-to to always have. So I love having this guy. And yeah, so this for me, and it doesn't have a smell. I don't know if you're like, some people are very, very, very sensitive to smells. Like if something has a really strong perfumey smell, I can't use it because it kind of makes me a little nauseous. But what I like about this is that it's clear, it doesn't leave a residue, it works really well, and it doesn't have a scent. So if you're someone who's sensitive to scents, that's another thing there. So that's been my personal experience with it. Highly, highly recommend the entire line, but especially the skin renewing. It's just soft and smooth. I love it. So that's what I love about this product here. So I will go ahead and if you guys have any questions, let me know. And then I'll give you guys an opportunity to check this out.
All right, back with Hollywood Will. And we have one more product left, I believe.
Two more.
Sorry.
It's okay. Unless you want me to just do one more.
I was never very good in arithmetic, so. So we have 2 more, which is even better. So 2 is better than 1. But so if you guys want to throw in any of the chats that you're in, whether if you're on TikTok, Amazon, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, if you guys want to throw in where you guys are from, this is dinner time, what you guys are having. So what are you going to make for dinner if you haven't already eaten?
I already ate. I went to Wayback Burger today for the first time.
I don't even know where that is.
Comet Drive by off of 741.
Oh, way up there.
Yeah.
So by Royals Farm, like that gas station, Royal Farms.
Yep. If you go, if you go up the road like another half a mile or another mile or so, it's up that way going.
Are you passing Columbia Avenue?
It's on the same. Yep.
Okay.
You go past Columbia Avenue, and then you go over Millersville Pike by the Circle Church, and then go like you're going towards Willow.
All right, so that's like 35 minutes.
Is it?
From me, from where I'm.
Oh, from where you are, yeah.
So it makes sense why it's called Wayback.
Ba-dum-bum.
So yeah, so for things like that, if I know that I'm gonna make the drive out for food, I'm probably gonna eat something on the way in the car to the place that I'm gonna go to eat. That's just like how I roll. It's a little snack. Driving 35 minutes to kind of get to where I'm going, just to sit down and then wait. Now in this case, Wayback is more fast food than a sit down. But if I had to drive a certain amount of time and then have to sit down and wait, so I'll give you an example. So my son played college basketball, right? So we would drive 2.5 hours to his college, and then watch him play basketball, and then drive, let's say, 20 minutes. Out of the way to a nice, sit down.
Yeah.
And then they have the nerve to have a line because it's on a Saturday.
Right.
Go figure. And then we wait.
Yeah.
So I'm not about that.
No.
I get very hangry. And
Yes. Listen, you're preaching to the choir because I will sit there and while I'm cooking,
let me do this.
I will
and
eat
then
while I'm cooking.
I will put myself in the corner so
And-
you guys can see us banter
Yeah.
while we're waiting for. Margaret says, I love this
For our
products
food.
and makeup because I don't use makeup often. You know what? Me neither, Margaret.
Yeah. Skincare is
This
amazing.
is already just makeup.
Yeah,
No,
that's just. Yeah, I'm a big plan. I worked for oh my God, multiple companies over the years as a freelance makeup artist, and that's why I really started to learn the importance of skincare because really your makeup is only as good as the skincare that's underneath anyway. You know what I mean? So, skincare is incredibly important. If I had to choose between makeup and skincare, I want to think that I would say skincare, but everything inside of me is like, but what about eyeshadow? So I don't know. But skincare is very important. I agree. So I'll make sure that, I include more skincare things. Thank you, Margaret, for letting me know. So speaking of makeup, I want to talk to you guys about this Physician Formulas Butter Bronzer. So this, and I don't know if you can see the difference. You can. Okay, so do you see how this side of my face looks a lot more sculpted and a little bit more bronzy than this side? Because this side has this bronzer on it. So this is the Physician Formula Endless Butter Bronzer in the shade Endless Summer. So if you are around my shade, like say like medium, medium to pushing towards tan. Once summer gets here, I'll be tan, not quite. But this is a fantastic product. This is something that, it does have a smell, but it's not like, I literally just almost ate that. I want to smell it. What? Please make sure I don't have like a stain of bronzer. Is there anything?
No, you're good.
Okay, back to my regularly scheduled program. Sorry about that. This has a slight scent, but it doesn't bother me like some slight scents do. So what I love about this is that it's got a very, very natural coverage to it. It's not, I'll show it to you there. Okay, it's warm enough that it bronzes me up and it gives me a little bit color, but it's not incredibly orange. It's perfect for someone like me that's medium skin tone because I don't want it to be super orange. It has a little bit of that cool tone underneath of it. It allows it to give me just enough oomph that my face looks, snatched. Like it looks like maybe I've been dieting or like maybe I have some self-control around food because I'm a little slimmer looking because, it's immediately 5 pounds go when you use this. And it's great because the finish of it it's really soft, it's really buildable, and it doesn't have shimmer, which for me is really, really great because I don't like my bronzers to have shimmer, but it's got the subtle amount of something to it. So it's not completely matte. It gives this nice little, I wouldn't say quite glow, but it just gives you a nice little bit of oomph. So really when I put this on, it's the tiniest little bit. Like I just tap it, the tip of my brush here, and then I'll just go, and we're gonna do this in here because I don't have a mirror. And I just put a little wash of color right here. And then I'll just kind of fan it up here as well. And it's one of those products that I feel like they're formulated so well with skin tones in mind. Sometimes things can get a little red. They can get a little, the coloring is off. What I have found is that this is the type of product that if you know that you don't really want to do too much with your makeup, but you find that once you put like makeup on all over, your face looks a little flat. It doesn't quite give you the oomph that you're looking for. You want a little bit more shapeliness. Because, when you put foundation on, it does make things look a little flat, a little all one color. And then sometimes we lose some of that beautiful shapeliness that comes with with our cheekbones and with different areas of our face. So a product like this that's formulated so smart when it comes to skin tones makes it really, really easy to just throw a little bit on, add a little bit of definition, and just kind of run out the door. On a day that I'm ready to go, like I'm I want a little something on, but I don't feel like putting in all the effort. This has been my go-to for years. I'll put my foundation or tinted moisturizer all over. I'll take a big brush like this, wipe it right around, just kind of like in a 3, like this, boom, 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 in those areas. And it allows for the natural shadows to kind of be over accentuated. And then I'll just squeeze the brush and just kind of brush a little bit right in that crease there. And it automatically just gives this beautiful, effortless, I look like I tried, but I really didn't type of look. If you're looking for the type of product that can give you that, I would definitely go for this. Here's the greatest thing, right? Right now, it's on sale 41% off. What? That's almost half. That means you should buy 2. So at least that's what the voice in my brain says.
Definitely a deal.
That's what my brain says. I don't know about you, but if you are a lover of makeup, when you're like, oh, 40% off, that's almost half, that means I have to buy 2. That's my logic. That's probably why I have so much makeup. So the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer has 30,965 4.5-star reviews. It's normally $16.49 right now. They are on sale for $9.73. That is an amazing, amazing, amazing deal. I would definitely take advantage of that. I'm probably to go on there and grab one of my summer colors and another one while you can.
What's crazy is it's so $9.73. That's almost like going to Five and Below and getting something. You know, I know it's a couple dollars off, but it's like such a good product, and then it's like almost like I can find it at Five and Below. You know what else you can find at Five and Below? Kickballs and tennis balls. So at the same candy. So at that same price point, you're getting something that awesome. That's definitely a deal.
Yeah, no, it is a deal, especially if I love it when things like this are on sale to this extent, because if you've been hesitant and you're not quite sure, this is a really good entryway when you've got it for this low of a price to be able to say, you know what, maybe I wasn't willing to try it at 16, but at $9.73, just maybe something to think about. These also make really great gifts like stocking stuffers. So if you're someone like me that likes to shop for the holidays all year long, I am that person. If there is a sale and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy 3 or 4 of those, and somebody's getting some gifts for Christmas, for any holidays, whatever it is that you're celebrating. So, that's that for the bronzer, and they have a pretty good selection. I have about so before I share that, it does come with this applicator, and it comes with I know I was struggling for a second there, right? There's no mirror, but it does. Oh, yeah, it does. I lied to you. I'm sorry. It's my first day and I'm already lying. I'm so sorry. So it does have a little mirror underneath. And this is kind of like a sponge applicator. I mean, I personally, it's not my favorite application method to use because I don't like using these. I feel like I can't keep them quite as clean as I would like to, and I just like the overall application with the brush. But it does come with that. It comes with a little mirror on the bottom if you're on the go and you want to just be able to kind of touch things up, say for whatever reason. That's just and it's an amazing product. And I have in my kit, I have every one. So the shade, I can't look it up here, but there's quite an extensive shade range. So whether you're super, super fair skinned or you're more rich in pigment, there's shades for everyone. And that's what I really love, a product that offers that many ranges for different, for their consumers. I really do like it.
That mirror, good thing about that is it's nice and small and compact. You can use it as a spy mirror. So if you need to kind of look, see what's going on behind you, not if you're being followed or anything. I don't want to go dark that way. I just mean like, let's say you want to check somebody out.
Yeah.
Like,
In case you're
saying,
an international super spy.
There's options.
You're silly. So I'll give you guys an opportunity to go ahead and check that deal out. Definitely would suggest taking advantage of it. I mean, that's a huge difference. So I'll give you guys a moment.
All right, back with Hollywood Will. And we have, one more product?
One more product, friends.
This is awesome, and we still have time. I know, like streams are usually like an hour. So let's talk about something that I did not mention yet, because I don't know the dates just yet. We're getting there, but we're trying to gear up for Amazon Prime Day. You know what that is, you guys. So if you're here and you're watching our stream, or if you're watching any other streams, you know what Amazon Prime Day is. Even if you don't watch them, you know what that is. So what we plan on doing is we are going to stream from the time it starts, which is usually 6 a.m., until the time it ends, 48 hours later at, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, like 11:59. And don't worry, it's not going to just be us three. It's going to be mainly me, but we're going to have, just a lot of people just kind of stopping in and saying hello. And, we're going to have so many deals, and I mean deals. Like the 41% off deals that you saw just with these last couple of products. So, and it's never going to be a product that is, 2 and 3 stars don't make it on our channel. We don't just like throw products up there for a numbers game. It's not, quantity, it's always quality. So we will always have at least, every once in a while with technology, I do have some 3.5, and a lot of the 3.5 is because it's a little difficult for the normal person who's not technically savvy to use. And that's why they're, usually, at least from the products that I put on here, it's usually why it's 3.5. But otherwise, it's always, 4 at minimum. So it's always going to be something you guys can use, easily assembled, because I don't assemble anything outside of a computer. Funny story real quick. So I have a Masterbuilt, that's the brand, and it's a smoker. And it's huge. It's like this high. It's super long. It's digital. You'll never overcook meat because it tells you on your phone like when it's done.
Oh, word.
So if you're in like barbecue and smoking competitions, that's cheating. But if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Right.
So
sure. I mean, that's a new one for me, but I'm with it.
So I took this out of the box, and right away I knew it was an ultimate fail. But, I was trying to keep my spirits up. I said a couple words to the Lord, and I said, get me through this. Get me through this. 8 hours later, he did not get me through this. It was still, there was 30 steps in the book.
Stop.
I got to step 11. 8 hours later, done, couldn't do it. The next day, I decided to just say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and call, because Amazon offered to send an assembly guy for $100. And I had the $100, I just didn't want to spend $100 on a guy fixing the grill or putting the grill together. So what I did was, I finally got him, I broke down and got him over there. Not only did he undo 6 of the 11 steps because I fudged it up, he put the rest of it together all in like 30 minutes.
Oh, see.
That kind of makes me feel like, a dummy, basically.
No, like a smart man for paying someone who could do it quicker.
The smart man would have paid the guy a day earlier, so I could use it the next day. That was a smarter man. So, but that's my story for the day. I always make fun of myself. Other people are going to make fun of you, so you might as well beat them to the punch and make fun of yourself. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and head over to the last product. And once again, here is Melody.
All right, guys. So that hour went by so fast. I feel like I could do this with you guys for hours. But alas, we are at the final product for today. Margaret, this might be right up your alley, because this is kind of like skincare meets makeup, which is amazing. So this is the Australian Gold Botanical Tinted Face Sunscreen. This has SPF 50, and it is a product that, remember when I was talking about the bronzer and I was like, I'll just throw a little tinted moisturizer on and put this on. This is one of my top ones for that. What I really like about this, one, it's a stand-up squeeze tube, so there's very little waste with products. Sometimes when you're looking at pumps and other types of products, you don't always get the maximum out of it. I love things that are packaged like this because they stand up nice and easy, and you can squeeze it down like a toothpaste tube, and really, if you really want to use it all up and you're at the bottom, you just cut it. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to get all of those pieces, all of those things. There's 3 fluid ounces in here. This particular product has 25,418.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, 4.5 star reviews, and this gives such a beautiful wash of color. It comes in multiple options as far as the color. This one in particular is for medium skin, and I just want to show you guys. So it is lightweight. These are some of the claims are lightweight, matte finish, anti-aging. In my personal experience, I can say that it is very lightweight. It does give a matte finish, and you know, as far as anti-aging, I'm slathering so many creams on my face at any given time. I can't say for sure, but I do really enjoy this, and I just want to show you what I like about it is that it gives this the littlest wash of color for the days that maybe, you know, you're not, like, you need a little bit more, especially for, I'm just going to wash that in. It's giving you a slight little tint. You can't really see it too much, but when you wipe it off, I'll wipe it off with the thing so you can see there. It gives just the slightest little wash of color, and it adds a certain like awakeness and aliveness, especially if you're somebody maybe who tans. A lot of people who tan, they kind of cover up their face, or if they're using self tanner, they keep the face out of the situation, so there tends to be a little, like, a big difference with the face in that. So hi Jennifer. So this is a really great product, so you can just throw a little on. You don't have to be terribly precise. Put it on your hands. Just wipe it on all over the face. Massage it in the same way you would do a face cream. And it's going to give you just a subtle wash of color that makes you look a little bit more awake, a little bit more, you know, ready for the day. And it does, you know, with an SPF 50, that usually the water and it's water resistant. So the water resistant up to 80 minutes is, you know, what it is. I usually am applying, when I'm using this out in the sun, I'm not waiting 80 minutes to apply. I'm applying a little bit more.
80 minutes?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Some of the anti-aging, you know what I use for anti-aging?
Melanin?
No. I use something called denial.
Denial.
Yes. I tell myself I'm not aging, I'm not aging.
Right, listen.
But it's got a hyphen between the D, or between the E and the N, so
So
makes
it's,
it look fancy. Denial.
oh, so you gotta say it with an accent.
Yeah.
Denial. So this guy, I didn't know he was a comedian too. So yeah, I love this product. And I really, again, it doesn't have a smell. It's not something that's completely overpowering. It's not something that's going to be caked on. It's really just going to give you a little wash of color, and it's giving you all those protective benefits as well, from my experience, what I've had. So if you're looking for something that's going to just be easy, you know, sometimes you just wake up and you're looking like you need a little extra something to really put together, and like you tried. Put a little bit of this on, a little bit of chapstick, and if you're feeling extra fancy, maybe some mascara, walk out the door, and you're gonna have a nice boost of radiance from this, plus all of the confidence of knowing that you have something on that's giving you a barrier to the sun while you're out there. So it's a great option if you're really not into makeup, but you're looking to maybe give a little zhuzh. This is something that has the benefits of the skincare and the sunscreen, plus the added extra benefit of just a little bit of color to look great. And it's great to go underneath, like I said, the bronzers. If you're really looking for a quick way to look great in a pinch, put this on all over with your face. All you need is your fingers to put this on and a brush to put this on around the perimeter. Out the door in 3 minutes, and you're looking like you put a little effort into life. And it's a quick, easy way to look a little bit more polished. So that's all I have for you today, guys. So that was the Australian Gold Botanical SPF 50 Tinted Face BB Cream for medium to tan. There you go.
Right, guys. So that concludes all of the products. Hope you loved them. Hope you loved watching us, or at least liked, And if you didn't like watching me, at least you liked watching Melody. I'm 100% okay with that. 100%. So anyway, I will be back Thursday, and unfortunately it will be just me. But Friday evening, again, I believe we're going to start a little bit earlier. I'll send out, an email to you guys. I believe we're going to do maybe like between 4:30 and 5 o'clock on Friday, right around happy hour. So even if you're at, your restaurant or your pub or whatever, tune in. And if you really want to get fancy, tune in if you're at, like, let's say a pub or whatever, and you want to screencast it to the big TV so everybody else can see. I'm not gonna be mad. So anyway, thanks for checking us out. And before I say goodbye, I'm gonna go over to Melody, and she is going to send us off and say goodbye to you guys. So for me, until next time, I'll see you guys on Thursday.
All right, guys, it has been such an honor and a pleasure to spend time with you guys and share my picks and share, a little bit about my knowledge. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next stream. Hopefully I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend, and until next time, bye.